After finally receiving announcements from HHN yesterday, today we got the final version of the speculation map from HN Nightmares. There are a few changes on there that we're going to dive into coming up next.
What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel that takes you through the fog with the final speculation map for this year's HHN 31 released by HN Nightmares. Just like Stephanie said yesterday, we did get a whole bunch of stuff from Halloween Horror Nights themselves. Finally, it's been a while, but then to our surprise this morning, we woke up with the final speculation map dropped. Now on the map, we do know 4 of the houses that already have been confirmed to appear at this year's event. However, we are still waiting for 6 more houses, as well as the 5 scare zones and the 2 shows. So we're gonna go and talk about the 6 houses that we see here on the map. There is one difference that has changed since the last speculation map pretty much. And then the other 5 that we see on there are actual originals that were kinda leaked recently. Now, we are not people who are fans of leaks. We don't really promote leaks or anything. We like things to be a surprise for people for the event so they can kind of enjoy it. But we're gonna go and talk about those, saying that if they are true, those are the things we're expecting to see at the event. And then that one new house that kind of popped up, which is the one that's still kind of in the air if it's gonna be an IP, an original, and it looks like it is an original.
So here is the final speculation map that we got from HN Nightmares. And the houses that are not yet confirmed on here are Spirits of the Coven original, Prison original, Bugs Eaten Alive original, Descendants of Destruction original, Fiesta de Chupacabras original, and Dead Man's Wharf original.
On top of that, you can see in the scare zones, we did get 2 different changes. Now, traditional Halloween, Candy Mutants, and Scarecrow are still the same, but instead of having Treeks and Foons, we actually have Coven Witches, and then the Vampire scare zone that was speculated is now called Deadly Unrest.
So first we're gonna talk about the one house on here that is different or new and was not included in that leak that we talked about, which is the Prison original house. Now, we have heard that this could be related to Run or Hellgate Prison from years past, but other than that, we don't really have much idea about what this house is going to be about other than a prison.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it for the houses that we have here on a last speculation map for this year's event. Now, we are excited for the year, of course, but these houses, of course, majority of them are original, so we don't really know what to expect out of it. That's why we have to wait till the event starts so we can actually see them.
Yeah, it's definitely a big original year, and while we love the originals, one thing that is kind of a bummer about having mostly originals is we love to ramp up to HHN with watching those IPs that are going to be at the event.
Yep.
And when we don't really have any content to watch that's related because it's all originals, it's kind of like we're just waiting for the event to start.
But let's go ahead and move on to the scare zones with those 2 different changes that we just got since the last speculation map. We have no longer Treeks and Foons. Instead, it is Coven Witches. It's based on like a witches theme and stuff, which we're totally cool with. We'll take it. I wonder if it has anything to do with the house Spirits of the Coven that we're expected to get that's speculated for this year. If so, that'd be really neat to be able to have a house and a scare zone kind of paired up for this year's event. But other than that, it might be just another witch scare zone. Not too sure.
And then finally, we do have that scare zone that this is the one that already has the props up. We thought it was going to be a vampire scare zone, and then all the props went up and it says like Nettlewoods Cemetery on there.
Location.
And everybody was speculating like, are the vampires gonna bring people back to the cemetery? Because there's not a lot of living blood in a cemetery. It's mostly all dead people.
Dead people like in graves and coffins.
So we were a little confused, but this definitely makes sense that it's not vampires, unfortunately, and it's Deadly Unrest, which I don't know what that's.
It's kind of like a graveyard. I mean, it is a cemetery, so it might be something like how Graveyard Games was back in 2019 and just have its own original spin or own story. But it is kind of a bummer not to see vampires on there, but doesn't mean that they're counted out against this year's event. We might still get it, like maybe somewhere in the traditional Halloween zones, so we're still looking forward to some vampires this year. Now that's pretty much just a little quick, small and brief little overview that we have for the final speculation map for this year's HHN 31 released by HN Nightmares. However, we will be doing a more in-depth breakdown of this speculation map, as well as the previous announcements that we got from HHN themselves this Friday at 8:30 p.m. during our live stream. So make sure you guys are tuned in so you guys can check us out then, so we can talk about more of this, all this stuff that we have going on with Halloween Horror Nights.
So that's gonna do it for us in today's video. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let us know how you feel about this speculation map or what changes you would make.
If you guys also enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as be sure to subscribe to the channel so you guys are notified when we do post more of these videos leading up to this year's HHN 31. But until the next video, that's gonna be it for us, and we can't wait to see you guys there and catch you guys in the fog. Peace out, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Oh, don't drop stuff on the, oh no!